And what we said, and what we said, and what we said. Right. Test. Oh, just going for more awake right now since I only woke up a couple hours ago. So here's hoping I don't fall immediately asleep. Welcome to part 4 of Mix P. Great opener. What even? I don't actually know what even killed me. You know what? The grenade killing me off. I can fool that out. That's a grenade at least. You know what? I'll take it.
Two down, one to go.
Honestly, he kind of went down a lot. I was kind of expecting something to be fine up. Definitely went down a lot easier as compared to some of the other bosses. I guess that door's gonna break open. No.
Don't stop it here! This will. This will stop anything. Take cover.
You know what? Fair. A grenade launcher will work.
Don't stop at him! This will. This will stop anything. Take cover.
Ho, ho, ho. But now I've got a grenade launcher. Which doesn't use up your... Oh. I am so sorry, buddy. I did not mean to interrupt.
It was too late for her.
You're a real angel, Max.
I couldn't tell whether it was Mona or her sister. The body was a mess. The sick bastard had really gotten a kick out of it. Seeing her lying there got me thinking about another woman's body on another bed. Got me thinking about a fallen cradle.
Well, obviously if you've played the second game...
Max Payne,
Talk to me.
Alfred Woden. You've got company. An armed helicopter just landed on the manor grounds. You must hurry.
The more the merrier.
Obviously if you've played the second game, you obviously know that's not Mona. So I just kind of want to test this out. Maybe a bit tricky, but honestly, good room clearer.
Vince Mugnano.
Oh, he just ran away. That's a little disappointing. Open door. Grenade. Open door. Probably not the best. You know what? Open door. I'll let them come out.
Punchinello's trio was done for.
Oh, there's a sick. What in the starry heck is that on there? It's like, oh yeah. Yeah, check on shows. That makes sense.
Outside my door. Hurry. He's coming for me. You gotta hurry. Please.
I could hear Punchinello on the phone begging for help. He should have been saying his goodbyes. Punchinello was a pushover. The moment I stepped into the room, he folded like a deuce before a royal flush.
No, wait. I was just doing what I was told. I couldn't refuse. She's someone high up. Government, maybe. I don't know.
He was trying to buy more sand for his hourglass. I wasn't selling any.
No, I told him not to.
wonder if it's possible to save him. Like, I doubt it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he just dies immediately. But if they want to start using coats, I can start using the coat.
Drop it. Don't move.
Game over, Max Payne.
Oh, never mind. That works.
I could tell when I was outgunned. It was time to take another beating. The mystery witch was a real barracuda. Trouble on dagger heels, a smoking assault rifle in her hand, and an army of killer suits behind her.
How sweet. I get to kill two birds with one stone.
Sooner or later, it was going to catch up with you.
Mr. Payne, it's time to show you the benefits of my brew. Be a good boy now.
You'd find that Lady Luck was really a hooker. You were fresh out of cash.
Gentlemen, we're done here. Take me to Cold Steel.
She had just given me an OD of Valkyr. I could feel green fire eating my brains. They turned to steam. They did a fade on me. I'd never had a chance. The witch had got me just as sure as if she put a gun to my head and pulled the trigger. The shadows rushed me, bruised mugshot faces hungry for revenge. They knew my weak spots and closed in for the kill. The floor turned into a vortex of green blood. I fell.
Flesh of fallen angels.
Now we get another chippy jug scene, because of course we do. This one I don't recall being. Okay, maybe it is.
Max, is that you?
Who knows?
Max? Where are you, Max? Please.
Mostly I just remember the first one being
No,
kind of
please, Max, no,
really
I'm sorry. Please,
annoying,
no,
so
Max, no.
No.
this one at least doesn't look too bad.
Max? Where are you, Max? Please.
The letter was staring at me. Bartender is shiny stuff, and dreams are made of stooped necromancers. He sings like a banana wrist, having strayed too close to the constellations on their shaved skulls. It was a bad line and a prank call. Someone spouting insane babble. I couldn't make sense of it. But I had an overwhelming sense of deja vu. The caller's voice sounded oddly familiar. There was something disturbingly familiar about the letter before me. The handwriting was all pretty curves.
You're in a graphic novel.
The truth split my skull open, a glaring green light washing the lies away. All of my past was just fragmented still shots, words hanging in the air like balloons. I was in a graphic novel. Funny as hell. It was the most horrible thing I could think of.
And yeah, I'm pretty sure they take that concept a bit further with the Alan Wake series,
It's a weird piece
obviously.
of paper, dangerous. There was something disturbingly familiar about the letter before me. The handwriting was all pretty curves.
You're in a computer game, Max.
The truth was a burning green crack through my brain, weapon statistics hanging in the air, glimpsed out of the corner of my eye, endless repetition of the act of shooting, time slowing down to show off my moves, the paranoid feel of someone controlling my every step. I was in a computer game. Funny as hell, it was the most horrible thing I could think of. Don't lose it. It's Valkyr. The drug. Snap out of it. Try to remember. It was a bad line and a prank call, someone spouting insane babble. I couldn't make sense of it. But I had an overwhelming sense of deja vu, and the caller's voice sounded oddly familiar.
I'm not sure if there are stars again. Many games pretty much have the same, like, 4-4 type break. Oh yeah, this one is definitely way worse. Can I make it down to there? I doubt it. Wait, no. Load. It's a good thing that you can't pretty much get soft locked. Probably argue this one is slightly more annoying than the first one. Most because it's in slow motion, and the fact that I have no idea where to go. And like in the last one, at least it was just go left. That was fairly easy to figure out. This one is just enjoy going insane because insanity. Actually, sounds like I need to go this way. Okay, maybe not that way. Kind of surprised that if Remedy are remaking the first two games, why they wouldn't also be the third? When did Max Payne 3 come out? Alright, 2012. Like, yeah, I'd say about 13 years is a good time to come out of a remake. I mean, just look at Bethesda and Naughty Dog. Like, yeah, Bethesda re-releases Skyrim on everything. But to be fair, Skyrim pretty much was just massively sold everywhere. As opposed to The Last of Us, which, yeah, well, one console constantly just remake it because it's the only thing you've got. Although, the Days Gone is getting remastered. But when did Days Gone even come out?
Max, something happened at the office today. A strange memo. Something about Vikings.
Honey, I gotta run. You can tell me all about it this evening.
Have a nice day, darling.
The bullet holes were rubies on her chest, blood glowing on her ivory skin. She was so beautiful. The killer was smiling.
The flesh of fallen angels.
Slowly, the green nightmare faded, leaving dark stains on my soul that would never come off. I felt like flatlining. I was all shook up. I woke up in a cold sweat, sick and tired to the bone, lying in a puddle of my own puke. The hag had said take me to Cold Steel before it had all gone crazy. It was a clue, the only one I had. It took me forever to crawl back to my feet and hit the road, but when I did, I drove straight to Cold Steel Foundry outside the city. There was a whole lot of action around the place for a freezing winter night. Trucks coming and going, men running. I had the drop on the mystery witch. She thought I was dead. I was on her blind side. I was going in. The bad trip had put me in a crazy mood, adrenaline pumping through my aching veins. Staggering on the mill roof in ice and snow and wild wind, I was a ninja. My kung fu was strong. I wasn't kidding anybody. At best, I was Superman on kryptonite about to fall through a skylight, down to where it was all going down. A half-abandoned industrial area in the middle of nowhere. The factory was a perfect front for any number of illegal activities.
You know what? There.
Life-threatening weather conditions. A record-breaking killer storm. In the city's history. Vehicles stuck in snow. Heavy snowfall. Forecast shows. Severe weather is expected to continue.
Out in the night, snow fell like confetti over the Devil's Parade. The storm was anything but over.
After this, I'm not sure if I should do Alan. We do Alan Wake, Max Payne 2, or see about another game that I've got on the backlog. I'll probably end up getting on a Max Payne 2. Can't even say it's for consistency's sake. As there's still several games that I need to get into, like the Final Fantasy series, Tomb Raider series, Star Wars. I'll get to them eventually. And again, if this series gets enough, like, if I get some comments or anything, yeah, I'll see about doing it on harder difficulties. Definitely probably not going to be the most fun experience, but we'll see, we'll see. See, I can definitely get through that without blowing up. You know, fair play to them, I didn't expect the grenade. You toss grenade, you get the dead. Do they all just have grenades now? You know what? I was actually kind of half paranoid that I did just get stuck. I feel like a lot of games really need an unstuck feature. Like, just simply for the fact that, let's be honest, people are gonna get stuck on the most random things. Ever. Like, going to get stuck a lot in games. Whether intentionally or unintentionally, you are. Jump. Jump. Oh, it's supposed to, it makes sense. Can't imagine that would have been less hot than whatever was in there, but do you? Except, where do I go from here then? Wasn't that way? Do I go back? Do I go through this door? This door, maybe? Oh, that door. What part of the story? Huh. Up to... so out of chapter 3 at least. Also, it shows off like that, but that is different as to how the actual weapon selection works. Oh, I don't have access to that shotgun yet. Like, it makes sense if that's how it works, but it's not how it does. Like, it goes weakest and then down to the strongest, but you know, that's just not how it comes across. God damn it. No, I don't think I can jump over that. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. I can get rid of that without... I'm not good at aiming. Also, props that he got through there without blowing that up. Totally didn't just act like he spawned in or anything. I'm not sure if that's... Was that not how you're supposed to get over there? If I lie on my side for too long, like the lower part of my hand and arm just pretty much go really bloody numb. Yeah, you don't expect it to affect the gaming all that much. But it does. Okay, so it didn't immediately... Oh, shit. We didn't immediately die, but at the same time... Not sure if that was how I was supposed to get over here. I mean, who knows? Maybe it is, but... You know, no offense, I did not see that guy. I do, however, need a bit of a drink. Let's not get ambushed by that guy this time, shall we? What's up, all of you guys in grenades? You don't need that many grenades, you know. Again, I keep mentioning this, but apologies if it is a bit too dark and you can't see that well.
Can you believe it? I bet they sleep with their rifles. I bet they've given them names.
I guess. So, you don't have a name for your gun?
Hello? Hell no. You do?
Well, yeah, kind of.
Hey, let's hear it.
Well, I call it Dick Justice.
I rest my case.
Hold it!
Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I bet...
What the?
Looks like Dick Justice has been brought to justice. Yeah.
Breached. The facility has been compromised. Repeat, the Deep Six has been compromised. Initiate Operation Deadeye.
The walkie-talkie military lingo could mean only one thing. They were getting ready to destroy the evidence and vanish into the night. I was so close. The hidden truths were just around the corner.
like, I keep just flashing ahead to essentially Max Payne 3. And that really awesome parts are just not going to be fun.
The mercenaries were running a tight operation, paperwork and all.
Merchandise missing again. A chemist had tried to smuggle it out for his own private party. Locked him up in cell B7 in D6's old test facility to wait for proper processing.
I was close enough to hear the secrets, just beyond the next doorway.
I think we got a sniper here, but there hasn't really been any like many opportunities to use the sniper. You know what? I feel like that's what our forefathers would have done. The grenade. one spark and diome. Which you'll probably get the feeling that that's the intention. Maybe next time don't have explosive barrels near your explosive. Yeah, I'm getting some severe. Where did you come from? Conker's bad Friday vibes from this. I have to admit, Conker's Bad Fur Day, probably not the best game to imitate, especially the Teddy Island. I hated the Teddy Island. Like, on the N64, oh, it's cold. What even is the temperature here? It's currently 14 degrees. Let me have a look. Get a bit more accurate reading. 15, and it feels like 13. Strong winds as well. Lovely. Like, yeah, I'm torn between two options of lay down to make it harder to game, or stand up. Not stand up, but like lean up and just be cold. Like, I'm torn between a rock and a cold place. So not a way to get into there. Clearly I can damage you, but... No. I'm gonna stop. He either gets out or doesn't. Okay, never mind. I feel like the saying, like, this from the book, you give two people the task of getting getting the perfect apple, or whatever. Just getting an apple. I forget the exact thing. One person pretty much goes the most complicated route of pretty much scientifically making an apple. The other person just goes and picks one up off a tree. That definitely was just making that more complicated. And I'm not actually sure, because it looked like I did have to get through the door, but like, I don't know. Hmm. Good to know that that is just immediate death. Why is you guys in fucking grenades? Seriously. Now, every problem has to have gonna be solved with a grenade. Like, every time. Grenade. After that, grenade. Before that, grenade. Every time, grenade. At least 20% of the time, grenade. I'll admit, for as cold as it is outside, at least the breeze does feel nice. And jump is how I go about. There we go. Again, grenade. I feel like the ending. Oh, you know what? I was about to say I probably don't need this stuff over there. But if it was coat ammo, yeah, I'll definitely take it.
D6 on one of the screens. Somewhere onwards, past rows of ovens. Record.
It's like, we still haven't even gotten the third shotgun that they show off in that little snippet bit. It's like, where's my shotgun? You just, as I was like, were you just shouting move, move, move to yourself? Snacks. I say snacks and they're just like bite claws. I was about to say, that does kind of seem a bit dangerous, but then it does specifically say don't operate while the doors are closed.
Target controls destroyed. Repeat, oven controls have been destroyed. Obstacle in place.
Yeah. What was your plan here, buddy? Like, a serious question. The door's locked unless you have a key, which, let's assume that you don't. Essentially there, waiting. You've got two trip mines, which maybe they can be disarmed, maybe they can't. I think even if you do manage to kill him, you're pretty much... You're stuck there with a bunch of ammo. What was the plan, buddy? I'm kind of surprised out of all that they didn't try a grenade. I was like, this is just a random thing, but with the bite coolers, they're like a $12 tub, or like this is little tub about 600 grams for like not 12 for $10. This is 600 grams for $10. That would roughly be about 18 for a kilo, give or take. Or you could just get an entire kilo bag for $12. So like you're paying $2 more and you're getting 400 grams more. Like, make it make sense. Because to me, like, the math doesn't really math up on that. I've got to turn off freaking audio. So, this is another reason as to why I find manual saves a lot easier. Because you're then pretty much, you're not forced into, like, repeating the same section over and over. I'm like, oh yeah, I could do this entire section with a bit more help. And your saves, you can just do it, see if you get perfect, and then reload. Like, yeah, I could have done that and not got damaged, but yeah. Okay, the railing just ceases to function midway through. I guess that works better than the railing just ceasing to function. It's like it's one job, is to be a railing, and it fails at that. Just like 5 kilos. Okay, it's yum. But like, oh yeah, I bought 2 kilos. So roughly about a kilo left. It's sort of who knows how many just nameless goons on your way here. They really think 2 people in an elevator is going to get you.
I had taken on the role of the mythic detective, Bogart as Marlowe, or as Sam Spade going after the Maltese Falcon to unravel all the mysteries. Following a path of clues to that final revelation, even if it would take me down to the cold, cavernous depths of a grave.
You can't do this! My men are still inside!
Do you have any idea why this is called Operation Deadeyes?
I think he's dead already.
Let's do it.
Attention all personnel. The self-destruction sequence has been initiated. Evacuate the complex
We've got
immediately.
company.
Repeat. The self-destruction sequence has been initiated. Proceed.
See, like, there's no such thing.
There was an old army bunker under the steel mill. I knew the military plaque on the floor. I had seen 1,000 variations of the insignia on crumbling brick walls everywhere in the city. The sword replaced by a syringe. Project Valhalla, V for Valkyr, V for Valhalla. All of a sudden it read like a crackpot conspiracy theory.
Like, it's not bulletproof. It's pretty much just bullet resistant. Like, okay. You really want to try and fight.
Attention all personnel. The self-destruction sequence has been initiated. Proceed to the nearest exit.
Like, I never really get that. It's like, oh yeah, entire place is crumbling. Let's still try and kill each other. I mean, does that make much sense, 21?
Attention all personnel. The self-destruction sequence has been initiated. Evacuate the complex immediately. Repeat. The self-destruction sequence has been initiated.
Like everything else in the Valkyrie case, the door code was a mystery to me. The chemist had been using the workstation when he died. The half-life of the lab rat had ended online. His password blinking on the screen. 665.
Decontamination in progress. Decontamination completed. Attention all personnel. The self-destruction sequence has been initiated. Proceed to the nearest exit immediately.
Okay, I'm guessing that pretty much just leads to nothing. You're free, buddy. You're free.
I'm gonna die.
No, you're free, buddy. They may take your mind, but they will never take your freedom.
Attention all personnel. The self-destruction sequence has been initiated. Proceed to the nearest exit immediately.
Hey! In here! Hey! Get me out of here! I'm innocent! They're... Thanks! I thought I was gonna die in there for sure.
I need you to get me through the decontamination chamber airlock.
You're crazy! No way! The place is blowing up, for Christ's sakes!
Either that or back to the cell. Your choice.
Okay, okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. Hurry up, for Christ's sakes, it's gonna blow!
Attention all personnel. The self-destruction sequence has been initiated. Proceed to the nearest exit immediately.
I made a mistake I'd never be able to fix.
Attention all personnel. The self-destruction sequence has been initiated. Proceed to the nearest exit immediately.
Get in! I'll punch you through!
Decontamination in
You did a bad thing.
progress.
Bad.
Decontamination.
Okay, so how the fuck can they hit me, but I can't hit them then? Like, calling it a bit, yeah, bullshit.
Just caught in the middle of a deadly web that was the Valkyrie case.
One. You know what? I cleared out most of them.
One of the lab terminals had the project logo on the screen.
Top secret. Project Valhalla. U.S. Army. Yggdrasil Network. Valhalla. The otherworldly place in Norse mythology where the bravest heroes spent their afterlife feasting and fighting forever, their wounds miraculously healed night after night. Valkyr, the maidens who chose the most courageous Viking warriors and carried them to Valhalla. 1991. The research objective is to create a chemical substance to enhance the stamina and morale of infantry troops. 1995. Results unsatisfactory. Project canceled.
Someone had decided to continue the sick experiment unauthorized.
Project compromised. Data leak. Fix the damage by any means necessary. Security clearance red. Authorized by the project lead. Field test. Double the dosage for all the remaining test subjects. Observe and record the subject's behavior in an urban setting.
The drop-off point was my old address in New Jersey. The file dated 3 years ago. Just when you thought you had reached the deepest depths of horror, it suddenly got worse. How to turn off that small voice inside your head that started to whisper that you should be glad that now, if not before, your revenge was justifiable on any conceivable moral scale. That small voice proved, beyond any doubt, that I was damned. The dagger healed me when I got the door back time. There was nothing more for me here. Walker's name was acting as a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't really think that there was anything over there. Ah.
Decontamination. Self-destruction imminent. 29.
You know what? This is one way to get you.
Decontamination. Self-destruction imminent. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18.
I didn't have die by an exploding door on my bingo card of things to die by this year.
Self-destruction imminent. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Commence.
You piece together a jigsaw and the final picture is you finishing that same puzzle. A mad, green-eyed killer standing behind you. An urban legend come true. The Project Valhalla test subjects had been the mad junkies who had murdered my loved ones. The rest was simple body count math. It all pointed to her. Ms. Valkyr. The factory went up in a fiery inferno behind me. All my leads were dead, turned to smoke and dust. I'd lost my way. I hadn't slept in a million years. I felt thin as death. I've been living on an endless supply of week-old donuts. They were fuel for this crazy furnace inside my head. I couldn't remember when I had last seen the sun. I was on a permanent graveyard shift. When the darkness fell, New York City became something else. Any old Sinatra song notwithstanding. Bad things happened in the night, on the streets of that other city, Noir York City. I was in an all-night diner, downing cup after cup of coffee that tasted like engine oil, when a new message from BB got me back on the killer track.
What the hell happened at Roscoe Street? Maxie, I'm going out on a limb here. We need to talk this through, come up with a plan. 2:30 a.m., the Choir Communications Garage.
The more I thought about Alex's murder and the frame-up, the more it felt like an inside job. I should have seen it coming. Beebe had sold me out, and now he wanted to finish what he'd started. The garage was dead. Beebe showed up in his tailor-made suit, gold watch, and cufflinks to match. All way beyond a cop's pay.
Maxie.
Oozing suave charm, he was guilty as hell. What the hell does BB stand for anyway? Backstabbing bastard?
Come on, don't be like that. Have a cigar.
I don't smoke.
Maxie, you have no idea how big this is. It's huge. You have no idea.
I think I do. You're a bribe-taking bent cop who sold out his partner. Those mobsters in the subway were a dead giveaway. Hard to miss. Bet it was exactly like this with Alex. Up close and personal.
You can't win this one, Max.
No, but I can make damn sure none of you do either. BB turned out to be another cardboard cutout bad guy. Leaving his paid thugs to do his dirty work.
I mean, in all fairness, if the guy's name is BB, you kinda have to come on, buddy. Not any, like, I don't see as to why there would be any drugs in the rooftop of a rooftop car park. But really, you didn't notice? Like, you would have to walk up here. Maybe you took the stairs and didn't see the mess of guns and that. I mean, how do you have two guns and miss that often? Okay, screw the grenade launcher. I mean, you really have to stop like every little intersections to make sure Max dies. You can't just be like, yep, screw it, we're leaving. No. You have to keep stopping to make sure the guy... You know what? They're gonna be really pissed at you. I have to keep antagonizing him. Cause that's just how it works, you know? Also, this might just be me speaking, that I'm a bit ignorant to America, but why would there be painkillers in a parking lot? Like... the feeling that they just get stolen, like, immediately. At least kind of based on the limited-ish knowledge that I have of American stuff. Is that coming from here or downstairs? If all else, like, if all the gunmen fail, if nothing else, just lock the gate. Like, out of everything that you put in to try and stop Max Payne, have a locked gate. I can definitely take the guy out of taking damage. There's always gonna be grenades in people. It can't just be nice and simple bullets. There's gonna be grenades.
alleged head of the Punchinello crime family. The police are now saying, contrary to their earlier statements, that Max Payne is still alive and at large. He continues his vendetta against the Mafia, of which this last act of arson is attributed to.
I had no recollection of setting any fires, but I did remember the flames.
Yeah, so like, I just kind of feel like painkillers. are not even in the setting of Max Payne. Clearly, they're junkies. I just like the. Pretty much just because of the movie. That's why you should have just left, buddy. So dead ahead and then to the side. This is just gonna be a test. Okay. So we in fact can't blow up the car. Okay, that is not worth it. Well, that was cinematic at least. Why is it so cold? I feel like shotgun would work. They're just gonna come in like lambs to the slaughter. How can you not cheese it? I mean, if anything, I feel kind of bad for the janitor that's gonna need to clean all this. So now we get the third shotgun. I don't think there's any painkillers up the top, so... A note to self, should probably be a bit more mindful of the ammo that I have left for whatever guns that I've got left. Or just refuse to bloody die, buddy. It's like that the jackhammer, if it's a shotgun, would just have the same shells, the same ammo as regular shotguns.
Maxie. Come out wherever you are. You know, I really hate people who refuse to see the inevitable. Refuse to do the smart thing.
Okay, so here's the boss that would explain as to why I was eating shells like candy.
No, I must do the right thing. I blame you. For a smart guy, you really can be stupid at times.
The payphone started to ring. Yeah.
Max Payne?
Whatever does it for you.
This is Alfred Woden. I can give you the name of your enemy. Come to the Asgard building presently. We are expecting you.
Woden was waiting for me on the steps of the old building.
Mr. Payne, let's go inside. The others are anxious to begin.
The others?
Despite the general misconception, this building actually predates the City Hall by 2 years, thus being the oldest municipal building still in use here at the foot of the Brooklyn Bridge.
No kidding. The old man played tour guide as he led me through a dark, domed hall. The answers I was after loomed large ahead.
Mr. Payne, I would like to introduce you to my colleagues in what we call the Inner Circle.
You've been watching too much X-Files.
You have seen the files on Project Valhalla. We can fill the gaps, provide you with the information missing from those files. We were all involved in the early stages of the project during the Gulf War.
What's the catch?
We would very much like to blow this thing wide open, but our hands are tied. Her name is Nicole Horn. She was the key figure in Project Valhalla. When the funding was discontinued, she simply refused to quit. She knew exactly what she had in her hands. Nicole Horn is the president of Acer Corporation. She has more than half the city in her pocket. This must be kept under wraps. If you try to go public with this, we will deny any knowledge. We need you to take her out. Afterwards, we can protect you. Make all the charges go away.
That was the cue for the killer suits to kick in the doors and swarm inside. I decided to leave early anyway. It was only a one-story floor.
Acknowledged. Target escaped. Last confirmed location, the inner courtyard. Search and destroy.
This may be a minor thing, but why the fuck are Maltesers so good? Is so cold. It's really not helping me. Actually trying to stay awake. Let me have a look. I'm probably up to. Yeah. Let's just have a look, because I don't think we have a lot of... parts left. Explain chapters. If we can get a chapter list, that'd be nice. Part 3. Alright, so in the land of the blind. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And apparently there was a bonus chapter after completing on the hardest difficulty. So yeah, I've got 4 chapters left and then we're essentially done with the game. I'm pretty confident that I can get it done in this stream. Oh, why did I don't accidentally fall asleep? Oh, hello, buddy. As this chapter will pretty much say, in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. or something like that. I mean, thanks at least for giving away your position with the laser sight.
One of the monitors showed what was left of the inner circle. On screen, the so-called corpse of Alfred Woden stood up, miraculously waking from his dirt nap, looking smug among his dead pals. In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. I didn't know how he'd pulled it off, but it was a pretty slick way to get out of all his promises. Most of what he had said fit too well to be a load of crap.
Cover me. I'm going in.
Like, you could kind of tell that he was a bad guy from the jump. At least it was even this game on the second game. Like, I just remembered he turned out to be evil. Oh, you know what? Molotovs. At least Molotovs are new. I mean, they're not new, but at least it's not a grenade.
Search and destroy.
Honestly, pretty good bait. Have painkillers in there, you go to get them, and then grenades. Okay, but for that I'm actually kind of curious as to how I dodged the grenade.
Your answer to those saying that he is actually providing a service long overdue to the city.
This crusade nonsense has gone too far. He's out of control. It must stop. He will be stopped.
That was Deputy Chief Jim Rivera from the New York City Police Department.
Maybe I've just been playing the game wrong, but I've not used the grenade launcher. Like, obviously you can tell. I used it that much. Who knows? maybe the grenade launcher is a lot better than I'm giving it credit for. Really think that I need that noise to call me back in the morning.
Videotape lay on the desk. Nicole Horn had blackmailed the inner circle into silence. The tape came with a curt extortion note on a piece of expensive paper. I remembered Candy Dawn taping her clients in action on the side, selling the tapes to the highest bidder. I was sure that kinky sex was nowhere near Alfred Woden's worst sin. But I had a feeling that when this was over, any collateral would come in handy. Woden had left me a present. Woden had taken care of my mission preps with military precision. The critical areas in the Acer Corporation headquarters blueprints were circled in red. The president's office was at the top of the building, right below her penthouse suite. The elevators were controlled by a security computer, part of the mainframe located underground below the building. The high-rise was sealed as tight as a sci-fi fortress.
I got like, yeah, shoot to kill, like you haven't been trying that this entire time. So I'm pretty sure switching switching weapons definitely would be a lot easier on PC than it is on Xbox. But sadly, on Xbox it does take a couple of seconds to swap weapons. So cold. How do I actually go through there? What in the hell did kill me?
The best movie ending ever? Gotta be Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. A hero's end, going out with guns blazing. Never heard of it. No? Okay, newer stuff then. The Usual Suspects, where Spacey walks out of the police station and suddenly loses his limb. Or hey, Seven, where Brad Pitt gets to that head-sized blood-soaked cardboard box.
Now I know. Freaking zombie demons from outer space. Drowning in blood was cool.
Oh, Why do I even bother? Sometimes, honestly, I don't know.
Honestly, real.
Best movie ending ever? Oh, gotta be Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
What the hell?
You get one side of the classics and the other's just like... And so that's the way that we need to go. What's through the other door? Was that literally nothing? It's something we need to go back that way near the end then. You know what? I'll at least give them credit for all the trip mines they set up. Like, at least some credit, despite how annoying they are.
I dreamed of revenge. Those dreams were always nightmares, of coming close and then failing. Now I was close. I had a name to guide me. Nicole Horn. I had nothing to lose. The Inner Circle had quite a track record. Project Valhalla had not been the only thing the Inner Circle had been involved in. There were rows of cabinets full of files. The Serpentine Secret Society went back a long way, always pulling strings from the shadows. I couldn't say I was sorry. Woden's move in some Byzantine power game had cut the Circle's membership roster to 1. The old man wanted me on cleanup duty. It was my mess, too.
I'm assuming I need to blow them up and it's gonna knock everything down. Really, I'm just running out of ammo for like my good guns. Move where? Apologies for the keep coughing. Why does everything have to be a grenade with these guys? And that's how you, for the most part, avoid probably getting killed. Seriously, I don't know as to why I'm still sick. Maybe I really just need to go see a doctor. I just lazy too. Yeah, I doubt there's a way to, like, jump over that. You know what? Yeah, I suppose that works. It works until it doesn't. You know what? Not everything is going to end up perfect on the first couple of tries. It's so nice of them to just leave the doors unlocked so that you've got a clear path of where to go. Alright, so then is there anything down here? sniper, which again we've pretty much not used the sniper like for the most part of this game outside of like one bit on the docks. Like the bit on the dock was from where we used it most. I also just gotta feel like when I was really uncomfortable. Hang on. Yep. I'm pretty much trying to line up a sniper shot. They're not absolutely insanely far away. Did they pretty much mostly just end up getting shot way too much? Okay. Okay, so it's not my glasses. I really just could barely see anything there. Like, this game is definitely going to need a brightness adjuster when they remake it. Now, how do I get down then? You know what? That checks.
CIA, FBI, you've seen one, you've seen them all. Request assistance. CIA, FBI, I need backup. CIA, FBI. CIA, FBI. You've seen one, you've seen
I mean, I guess it would make the jackhammer a bit OP if it just uses standard shotgun round, but you know.
Take him down. Shoot to kill. Let's finish this.
Okay, you haven't been shooting to kill this entire time. My countless deaths would like that news, apparently. Was that everyone? If the music's still going, make me think that there's more. The lack of me getting shot. Huh? Guess it was all.
Mine wasn't the most original approach to the problem. It wasn't as if it hadn't all been done before. An eye for an eye, the first principle of revenge. Old as dirt, still going strong. The cardinal rule in going after someone with an intention to kill was not to make it personal, which it almost always ended up being anyway. It did with me. I took my time, cruising around the city in the snow. There was no hurry. I knew what I had to do now. I took my time, thinking about it, building up the rage. When I was ready, I parked the stolen wheels at the front entrance of the Acer Corporation headquarters. Got out, got in, got cracking. I had a bullet with Nicole Horn's name on it. I had 10,000 bullets with the Hag's name on them. She had ultra-high-tech security systems, enough mercenaries and weaponry to start World War III. There was no fear. New York disappeared behind a veil of snow. I had crossed the threshold. This was her domain, sleek and sexy and soulless, all glass and steel. A place of color-coded security key cards, metal detectors, and surveillance systems. Colder than a walk-in fridge. Cold as a gun.
Alright, this is not the last bit of the game. Get comfortable and trying to stay warm, but essentially on the last little bit of it anyway. Do we pretty much just get like full ammo for everything? You know, that was just rude, to be honest. How the fuck am I supposed to get through all this? Couple painkillers. You know what? Yeah, I'll take it if they can't put a hit back there. think of the fact that I severely am horrible at aiming. Because in case it's not obvious, I am just horrible at aiming. It's 2 guys. I should not be struggling to kill these 2 after killing everyone else. I'm embarrassed to admit that that took way longer than needed. Like, again, some more props for them for getting all this set up, but I didn't even know Max was gonna show up, and they just had all these wires set up just in case. Like, that the ammo that we're going with? Like, on the off chance that someone's going to attack us, let's have all these mines set up. Just purely on the off chance that someone is going to attack us, like, okay. Oh, always with the grenade. Why is it always grenades? Can you not come up with something original? Like all your fancy steel wire architecture and just the aesthetic of it. It really did kind of prevent them from hitting me all the way at the back. So congratulations, you screwed yourself over, lady. I thought that was a cat getting mauled outside. It was just a bird. Laser death hallway. How? Oh, a junior.
Mona, looking good.
Max, we gotta stop meeting like this.
It will be a cold day in hell before I let a narc cop stop me. Miss Sachs, do your job.
Relax, Max. You're a nice guy. I don't kill nice guys.
You're not bad yourself.
It was different when Horn wanted Punchinello dead. To cut her ties to the Mafia. He deserved to die.
The same goes with her. She's the bad guy here. Her sister was whispering to her in my favor. I knew the appetites of ghosts intimately. They hungered for revenge.
No!
A gunshot boomed and she fell down in slow motion. She was a nice girl, not really a stone-cold killer. And now she was stone-cold dead. Like religious fanatics or loyal samurai, Horn's private army was coming at me.
Request assistance.
When the elevator came back down, Mona was gone. There was a lot of blood, but no body. Something clicked for the final time. My mind had never been so clear, as if somewhere high above the storm clouds were already gone, cold stars blazing from the black skies.
Just want to see if there was any extra ammo and then around here. Doesn't look like it. Oh. I'm a bloody idiot. I thought you had to, like... dodge them as... Alright, so the first one is on that side. Damn it. Okay, maybe I gave the grenade launcher a bad rap. It helped for that part.
You know what I'm talking about. In all the cool action movies, and I'm talking about the coolest of the cool, it always seems like time slows down in the middle of the action. You know, you can see the bullets flying through the air, the hero dodging in slow motion. Oh man, it would be so cool to be able to do that. Bullet time, that's what they call it. Bullet time, yeah. Wow, so cool.
Like, I think this game is making some has been awful jokes. Nah. Kind of is about the same as Max Payne, Alan Wake.
I had elevator access to the mainframe. From there, I'd be able to override the security locks and get to her office. I had elevator access to the mainframe. From there, I'd be able to
I can definitely get that done a lot better. Doubt that there's going to be any additional painkillers down here, is there?
I hate to be stereotyped. I'm not a cold-blooded killer. I'm a nice guy. I love my wife. I have 2 boys I'm very proud of. You just have to make the ends meet. And if that means I have to shoot someone now and then, hey, it's just my job from 9 to 5.
Well, not quite from 9 to 5, but I hear you.
can be a nice guy as much as you want. You work in this line of work. Really can't be surprised when someone starts trying to kill you if you're trying to kill them back. Let's be honest.
this height, the night seemed to stretch on to eternity. A hint of desperation crept into the snowstorm, as if it was trying to get it all out before the end.
Request assistance.
I've got barely any ammo left. Pretty much barely any health. I'm not sure if I'm winning this.
Next to the printer was a neat stack of expensive paper. Hacking through Horn's computer would have unearthed files of criminal plans, strategies for world domination, spy helicopter reports, illegal wiretap recordings, internet porno, all of the above. Take your pick. I really didn't care anymore. I had seen too much of it already.
I'm not actually sure.
Valkyr had been meant to be a white-winged maiden that would lift you to a warrior's heaven, but it turned out to be a one-way demon ride to hell. The devil was in the drug. I knew. I had met him. And now I was gonna kill her. The queen of the underworld who had tried to lift herself a bit closer to heaven with her drug money. No begging, no bribes. She knew better. Honor among killers. We who were about to die. Both of us knew how this would end. In pain and suffering.
All this because your wife stuck her nose into things that were none of her business.
The cops were coming to take me away. The sirens were like a bad conscience I couldn't shake.
It's ridiculous you've made it this far. You won't be alive when they get here.
Stop him!
Always fucking grenades of these people.
The elevator lobby. Get us back up now.
Max Payne, this is futile. A waste of time. The deaths of your wife and daughter were necessary. Inevitable. It is done. You cannot
Maybe, but not by you. Gonna drop painkillers, and I definitely want to kill you out. Using any. Going outside. Well, there's a helicopter chasing us. Clearly the most sane strategy.
Max Payne, face it. You're up against an unbeatable force. Already lost.
We have them in the North Lounge. Send us assistance.
I guess that works. For here, how about... Nope, that did not work at all.
He's in the East Lounge! Get out! Get us back up!
Lady, you're forgetting. You're playing a video game. It's called Jason. What is it? Law of Ninjutsu or something. It's like 400 armed thugs. You know. You got the ninjutsu spread out against all of them. But then you can combine into one, and all that ninjutsu. It's unbeatable. But you playing roly-poly was not helping your case.
Not a step further. Not a step further.
And if I'm not mistaken to end this. Damn it. I do kind of regret not having a grenade launcher around for this. But that works. And that's the tower with the RKO. That's the tower from the roof with the RKO.
They were all dead. The final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger. And then it was all over. The storm seemed to lose its frenzy. The ragged clouds gave way to the stars above.
Max Payne, this is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. We've got the building surrounded. Throw down your weapons and lie down with your hands behind your head.
A bit closer to heaven. cops' voices were distant and muted.
Freeze! NYPD! Hold it right there!
My ghosts released me from their haunting. Down below, New York City glittered like diamonds on black velvet.
You gave us one hell of a ride. Take him down to Central Booking.
You heard the man.
Woden was there in the crowd, standing by the sidelines. It wouldn't be over till the man with the patch would say so. He'd say the right words. I knew he would. He'd better. Woden grinned smugly. It was the grin of a winner. That made two of us.
And yay for unlocking the harder difficulties. Like I said, if the series gets enough the views, comments, whatever, maybe I'll see about getting into it and doing the harder difficulties. But for now, I hope everyone enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next one, which probably might be Max Payne 2. But bye for now.